Hi guys, you're here with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and I am doing a video for you, Violet, because you asked me on a whim just this evening, do you guys have a pomegranate tree or plant, and do you know anything about them? Could you do a video? No, we don't have a plant yet, but Alex is trying. It's just one of the harder things to grow, even in a greenhouse situation. So, hopefully a quick video on, I found things out of 4 books, but I don't think it's going to be too long of a video. So, Violet, tell me in the comments what you're working on and why you wanted to know about pomegranates, but I think it's great because these books are mentioning how they're like coming into fall and with Samhain and all those things coming up. So, in this first book here, pomegranate is a symbol of fertility. In patriarchal lore, it is symbolic of male semen, and in matriarchal lore, it symbolizes the women's mysteries as they apply to blood mysteries. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Women are so powerful. Yes. Okay. Blood mysteries, etc. Birth, sex, and death. In the myth of Persephone, if you guys know the show Harlots, this is Lucy and Lord Fallon exactly right here. In the myth of Persephone, she was forced to remain in the underworld for part of each year because she ate pomegranate seeds given to her by the Lord of the Underworld. In many legends, particularly related to fairy kingdoms, the eating of food in the underworld binds one to that realm. See Autumn Equinox. Anyway, that's what this book gives about pomegranates. And I thought it was really interesting because it tied right to these things that are in Hollywood. Sometimes they're true, you know. Sometimes the truth is right in front of you. But sometimes they're just way off and it makes us painted into these evil creatures, which most of us are not, right? 99% of the witches I've ever met are the most beautiful creatures. So, in Scotty's Magical Herb Encyclopedia, he says, folk name, Carthage apple, Gurdiander, Margalecchio. I usually don't say these because I can't pronounce them. Watch me try. Malmum punctum pound garnet. Gender, masculine. Planet, Mercury. Element, fire. Deities, Persephone. Yes, we got that from the other book, and I'm not surprised. Another deity is spelled C-E-R-E-S. Ceres? Not sure. Okay. Powers, divination. Luck, wishes, wealth, and fertility. Magical uses. The seeds have long been eaten to increase fertility, and the skin carried for the same reason. The pomegranate is a lucky magical fruit. Always make a wish before eating one, and your wish may come true. A branch of pomegranate discovers concealed wealth, or will attract money to its possessor. The skin dried, so easy to do, just use your dehydrator after you eat one, with all of your skins, by the way, is added to wealth and money incenses. Excellent. I just got Scott Cunningham's book on oils, incenses, and brews. Definitely be finding out more about that, so I'm going to buy some pomegranates as they'll be coming into season right away. Yeah, money incenses, skins. Women who wish to know how many children they will have should throw a pomegranate hard on the ground. The number of seeds which fall out will indicate their number of offspring. Branches of pomegranate hung over doorways guard against evil, and the juice is used as a blood substitute as magical ink. So, some people in old world magic and probably some new world magic that I don't want to talk about on my channel particularly. Well, let's just say if a spell ever calls to write something in blood, you can just use pomegranate juice instead. And you could use that juice called P-O-M, that we have here in the U.S. You know, it's not pure pomegranate juice, but I think it's like 60% juice, I'm guessing. I know that I've drinking it before and not felt too terrible about it because it was a good amount. So next, I want to quickly talk out of this book. It's called Supermarket Sabbaths. And it just says a quick little bit on this like ingredient table of contents that goes over a bunch of different fruits. And for pomegranate it says, for the fruit and the juice, the element is fire and protection. The planet is Mercury. The polarity is Yang. And the magical uses are luck and fertility. And that was all I could find in there on that without like digging too far, because the rest is a lot of recipes, but it did have it in that like little chart there. So I wanted to add that. And that's Supermarket Sabbaths by Michael Furie. Fury. Okay, now we're on to Scott Cunningham's Wicca in the Kitchen and Encyclopedia of Wicca in the Kitchen. We're talking again, of course, about pomegranates. So, the planet is Mercury. The element is fire, and in this book we're talking about ingesting it. I know I say that every time, but the difference between that is that's just a magical, and then this is when we ingest it into our body, how we're using it magically then. Planet Mercury, element fire, energies, fertility, creativity, and money. Lore. Throughout Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean, this many-seeded fruit was linked with deity. The Hittites attributed the pomegranate to Abiris, their god of agriculture. The Greeks depicted Zeus holding a pomegranate. The redness of the seeds also suggested the fruit sprung from the blood of Dionysus. The pomegranate also played a symbolic role in early Judaic symbolism. That's awesome. I really love early Judaic symbolism. Representations of pomegranates abound in the art of antiquity, such as the famous pomegranate-shaped silver jar found in Tutankhamen's tomb. The fruits were used as money, barter, and cash in ancient Egypt. Pomegranates were served at Babylonian marriage banquets. Pomegranate seeds were also offered to guests during Asian weddings, such as were put out bowls of nuts. In contemporary American folklore, these are lucky fruits. A wish is always made before eating a fruit's first seeds. Magical uses. A fine food for autumn, seasonal festivals, particularly Samhain or Halloween. The redness of the juicy flesh surrounding the seeds symbolizes the blood of life that will continue during the coming winter months. I really love that symbolism, and now every time I eat one, I'm just going to understand that a little bit more, and now I understand too why you can use it as an ink instead of blood. So that's really, really cool symbolism there, because that is life, in my opinion. Without it, we lose our life, right? If you lose that substance from your body, that's it. Your heart stops, doesn't it? So it's just to fulfill that life, keep it going. That pomegranate would be just so nourishing to your body, I feel. Okay, the pomegranate was used in fertility magic due to its numerous seeds. While it was perhaps superstitious, pomegranate seeds can be added to diets gearing toward physical fertility. Simply eat with visualization. So while you're eating the fruit, visualize yourself becoming more fertile. Your ovaries filling up with more eggs. You guys, through meditation and visualization, you can physically change your body from the inside out. Absolutely look into it. But more so, believe what I'm saying. Because when you believe it, it can happen. Okay. Where are we at? That was my little tiny rant on that. I hope it was a good one. Simply eat with visualization. Alternatively, eat pomegranate or drink the sieve juice, so without the seeds, to stimulate creativity. There are many forms of fertility. Eat pomegranates with visualization to promote increased income, or rub fresh pomegranate seeds on money before spending it to ensure its return. Don't try this at the checkout counter, however. Haha, Scotty! He's fantastic. Love you, Scott Cunningham. And love you, Violet. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to have a pomegranate, for sure, for sure. I know another witchy thing, which I've seen Lady Gravedancer do because she had a dried one in her purse. You know how it talked about for luck? I believe that you can rub them for luck, and if you get one and you squeeze it every day and you keep squeezing it and you never break the outer skin, it will just dry on its own. And you're pushing your intention into there, and you're, you know, look more into her video, and I think it's on like what's in her witchy purse, but I'm just so inspired by her, and I just love her so much. And Tequila, if you ever see my channel, please reach out to me because I'd love to talk to you. Alright, you guys, thank you for coming back and joining me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch. Check out Violet's channel. Violet, I'd love to attach your channel in here. Let me know if that's okay. And let's just all get together and have a big old witchy good old time. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.